Good morning, it's November 16th, and Ryan, Erik, and Brian are all going to talk about our fantastic Alcatraz experience. So number one question, what goes through the mind of some crazy person who has the guts to swim to Alcatraz in the freezing water? On average, how many people do the swim? So we all three probably agree that we just want to be nutty one day of the year and take a chance. And there's about 400 people on the barge that all go out together.
Yeah, there's actually two barges, so there's 800, a little over 800.
800 people swimming.
Actually, only 600 finished.
600 finishers, and I just know that statistically proven, if there's 800 people out in the water, I'm probably not going to get eaten. And knowing Ryan Kerbs is probably the guy in the very front of the pack, and Erik's right next to me. It's pretty good. Question number two. So there are three of you guys from CrossFit who did this. Who was the ringleader? Who got this going amongst all you? I'd say Ryan Kerbs was the ringleader.
Yeah, Ryan got it going, and Ryan made us train, and Ryan kind of get the whole thing going, and then once the peer pressure started, there was no bailing on it.
No wimping out.
No wimping out.
So number three, most wear a wetsuit. What did you guys choose, and why not?
Well, Brian, you were the only one that was the man who went without a wetsuit, and I saw you in the 8 car at the end.
I paid for it.
Being treated for
got to know the paramedics. What was the hardest part while swimming out there? I would say the current.
What are you guys doing?
There were sharks, and it's green, and it's cold, and it's freaking, you don't know where you're going. And
every time that shark, every time that shark bumped me, I got more and more mad.
Yeah, exactly right. After I saw the first two people got eaten, it really got to me.
You're hoping that they're getting full.
It got to me.
No, I would say there was one part in the race that I was staring at the same spot in the pier for 22 minutes, and I wasn't making any progress. I was just stuck there. But I felt very strong, never got nervous, very, very strong feeling because of all the training we had done.
Yeah, the hardest part was we weren't swimming directly to the shore. Because the current's so strong, we were sighting on a place a long ways away and never got to really look at the shore we were going to swim to. So, it was pretty weird. You were just in green, murky water, just swimming as hard as you can towards a distant building until you kind of stumbled onto shore.
And I think another thing that people don't realize is how, even if the bay looks calm, there's a lot of chops, so you're constantly going up and down, and it makes it tough because you miss strokes.
Taking in water,
you
salt
take
water.
In a couple drinks of water.
Next question.
Knowing the jaws could be right next to you at any time, what were the water temperatures? It was definitely way colder this year than last year.
Yeah, it was
5 degrees, I think I heard.
Yeah, it was 61, wasn't it?
61.
Yeah, 60 or 61.
60 or 61 degrees.
It was cold, it was green, and it was rough.
Yes.
That's what the water was like.
Because we have so many awesome liberals that live in our fantastic, beautiful state, we were not allowed to touch the island.
I thought that was a question.
Well, do you get to touch Alcatraz?
Oh, okay.
How many times have you done the swim? So for Ryan and I, it's our third attempt, and Erik's first attempt.
I was a virgin.
So what makes you want to do it next year? Absolutely nothing.
But the interesting part about this whole thing was at no point did I ever feel fatigued.
Yeah.
I owe that to CrossFit because I got in the water and I knew that I could functionally do it for 2 or 3 hours if I had to.
Yep.
And at no point was going to be fatigue, and I owe that to CrossFit.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I was feeling like I was actually swimming on top of the water, very, very strong, and had a lot of confidence in the water because of all the training in CrossFit.
Agree.